8 appearance. I mean, this is the top of the top in NCAA women's basketball.
Boy, I can't wait to see the Big Ten this year. Adding UCLA, USC, it is going to be a dogfight in that league. Keep your eyes out for Michigan. Kim Barnes-Arico. Might be a special year for Go Blue.
Hidalgo dumps it down to Citron. Pump fakes her way into drawing the foul. And Sonia Citron will go to the free throw line here. And I know this is on offense, but she's done such a wonderful job defensively today.
She has had to deal with JuJu Watkins for a majority of this game. And I think it's been at the expense of some offensive flow for Notre Dame, but her teammates have been carrying it in her absence.
First trip to the free throw line today for Citron. And that foul on JuJu was her third.
Cameron Brink is courtside as well.
We'll have you on Star Watch.
I was going to say, okay, sorry.
No, I love it. Tell the people who's here.
One more, though.
Okay.
WNBA coaches, head coaches, executives, I mean, they are piled into this building for this matchup. I love it. Here for the weekend.
As they should be.
South Carolina, UCLA tomorrow.
Okay, USC trying to shift momentum. Samuels off on the three-point attempt. It'll stay right here with the Trojans. 9-point deficit. Talked about it being the second-ranked opponent for USC so far this season. They played Ole Miss the first game of the season in Paris. They won that game. Isis, talk to us.
I got the chance to listen in on that last timeout going into the fourth for USC, and it was actually very quick. Offensively, they want to push the pace. JuJu actually spoke up and said, we need to push the tempo a little bit, and Lindsay Gottlieb agreed. And then defensively, they have to find a way to slow down Hannah Hidalgo. Maybe it's in the half court in terms of ball screen defense, but they really want to slow down Hannah. They feel like she's the head of the snake right now.
Hidalgo continuing to lead all scorers with 24 points, but what I liked hearing about that, Isis, was JuJu Watkins using her voice. It's something that she's realized she needs to do in her sophomore campaign.
Yeah, I mean, the leadership of JuJu Watkins is imperative for this USC team. She was a little frustrated early in this game and just had to work through it. And recognizing that this team is younger, it's going to take some time, and she will absolutely need to use her voice.
So that jump ball has the possession going to USC. 8:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Sellout crowd here in the Galen Center.
This last 8:39 is going to come down to ball security for both teams. Who can limit turnovers, the patience and poise to get the shots you want from the right places on the floor, and taking advantage in transition. Who can run and make plays? Really good secondary defense by Kate Koval.
Meantime, Citron Euro step.
Here comes Sonia Citron getting it on the action.
Hidalgo, tenacious on the other end. Basketball going back and forth. Olivia Miles bumps JuJu there, her third personal.
Sorry, Zora, I got excited there. The Notre Dame defense. And I love a big that can step over in secondary and help on the drive. The spin by JuJu, says Kate Koval right there to meet her. Excellent defense, which leads Notre Dame into transition. Sonia Citron, head up, Euro step, bucket.
Just Koval's first block today. In Notre Dame's last game, she had 7. Remember, this is a freshman making a huge impact so far for the Irish. And Hidalgo, point of attack. This is what she does, just causes havoc. Kiki Iriafen spots up. It's been a tough day from the field. Prosper flies in. Second chance opportunity for Notre Dame, extending its lead. 13 points is how much Notre Dame is up by, its largest lead of the game here in the fourth quarter, forcing Lindsay Gottlieb to reset. As we add to LaChina's Star Watch, there's Cameron Brink, Sparks forward, and Stanford great.
Hey.
MGK, Carly Pierce, and Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles. What do these three superstars have in common? Well, they're all joining the boys' playoffs Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock. Ncaaw Ivy has her Irish up by 13 points with 7:43 here to go in the fourth quarter. You can't talk about the excellence of Notre Dame. 2 championships, 9 Final Fours without talking about Ncaaw Ivy.
Oh, Ncaaw Ivy, 22 combined years on campus at Notre Dame. She is Notre Dame women's basketball. As a player, won a championship. Assistant coach, flanking the Hall of Famer, Muffet McGraw. What she is known for, her brilliant prowess when it comes to scouting and in-game strategy. You talking about a woman that can break down film, tell you how to get open, create a defensive strategy. She is an expert when it comes to the X and O's of the game and is just one of the brilliant up-and-coming, I say up-and-coming head coaches, but she's been on the radar.
In her 5th season leading the Irish. Meantime, USC trying to get back into this basketball game. Isis, what's the game plan for the Trojans?
Well, they want to play small ball right now, Zora. They subbed in Howell, and so Kiki Iriafen is their center and their 5-player. And then at the 4, it could be Von Oelhoffen, it could be JuJu, but they think playing small right now may help them with their pace, getting out in transition. The key is, will Notre Dame look to attack in the paint because they have the size advantage? Your thoughts, LaChina, on that?
Absolutely. Yeah, Isis, I was going to say you are spot on. I love that report because JuJu Watkins herself got in the huddle and said, let's play faster. I like the change by Lindsey Gottlieb. Try to see if you can get some speed, but you're also missing Rhea Marshall, who is an outstanding defender at the rim. And so taking her out with the way that Notre Dame's been able to attack the paint, you hope that you can get more out of this offensively than you're giving up defensively.
58-45 is the score right now with 6:51 to go in the basketball game. USC has closed the deficit to as much as 3 here in the second half. Of course, now down by double digits. They pitch it into Iriafen.
Was contested by Kate Koval. Just a wall of defense. Koval has got good size, good strength, finds a good angle. Yeah, that's a clean contest, vertical.
Iriafen 3 for 12 from the field so far this afternoon. Von Oelhoffen finds the bottom of the net. And all of those WNBA executives and scouts you were talking about, Kiki Iriafen is projected to go number 2 in the WNBA mock drafts. I mean, I know field goals have been hard to come by today, but she is that good, folks. No rush here for Notre Dame. Miles playing with patience, creates some space.
I'm telling you, that 3 off the catch and shoot, the 3 off of the bounce, Olivia Miles has added another dimension. What a threat. You already have to play her for the pass, and now she's stretching the floor.
Howell puts it up. Olivia Miles has 3 threes. She galloped up the floor after that last one. Carrying as she started that possession.
Notre Dame's 3-point shooting to start this young season has been fantastic. And right here, just lulling the defense to sleep. Miles with good lift. There's the giddy up you talked about, Zora.
Notre Dame 39% from the 3-point line on the season so far as a team. JuJu finds Von Oelhoffen down low, and she's banged by Kassan Prosper. She gets up slowly. So it'll be the 4th team foul on Notre Dame. That's important as USC tries to get back into this basketball game, because the next foul, the Trojans will be shooting at the free throw line. What'd you see there on the replay?
Well, Von Oelhoffen is okay, thank goodness, but Prosper was definitely out of position. Absolutely a foul.
Plenty of time for USC to work. Iriafen asking for it. Goes back to the face-up game. Spin, turnaround jumper.
Iriafen has lost her shoes, so it's 5-on-4 right now for Notre Dame. They've got an advantage. They get an offensive board and put back.
Notre Dame continuing to extend its lead. There's talk about Notre Dame's strength of schedule so far. This is the team's first ranked opponent. They're showing they're ready on a big stage on the road. 11-2 run right now.
I feel like something that USC has gotten away from is their movement off the ball on offense.
Keep it coming, Olivia Miles.
You talked about WNBA coaches and executives in the building. They got the notepads out.
Tying a career high for Miles. 4 threes on the afternoon.
You better check those goggles because I think there's some superpower in them. Number 5 for Notre Dame. Crafty off of the bounce to step back. The 3 is cooking for Olivia. Welcome back.
Notre Dame on a 14-2 run. Olivia Miles, 4 for 5 from the three-point line. In case you can't count, she's helping you out. The Irish up 66-47. LaChina, we were talking about some of the mock drafts and the star power on this floor right now. We very well could see Kiki Iriafen and Olivia Miles as lottery picks.
Yeah, Miles was not there to start the season, but with the way she started playing, she is now at that 4th position. And in terms of the WNBA draft lottery results, the Dallas Wings have the #1 pick, which is expected to be Paige Beckers. Los Angeles Sparks have Kiki Iriafen, and it's just for the fans now, Iriafen, not Iriafen. I know that's how we were pronouncing it last year. Chicago Sky with the 3rd pick, and Washington Mystics with the 4th. And there is a point guard shortage, in my opinion, a true point guard shortage in the WNBA. So seeing Paige Beckers and seeing Miles, who can also both score, but just great floor generals, that's going to be huge for the league.
19-point difference in this one with 4:30 to go.
Look at Hannah Hidalgo.
Relentless. Misses the first steal, gets it on the second opportunity. Pitch ahead pass to Citron.
It's the cat-like reflexes of Hannah Hidalgo. And you can talk about her speed and you can talk about her athleticism, but she finds the right angles and she anticipates defensively. There's a strategy to what she does.
5 steals on the afternoon for Hannah Hidalgo. She led the country in steals a season ago. She's at that top spot right now so far. Nice pitch to Iriafen.
That's a combo you hope as this season goes on for USC. The chemistry between Watkins and Iriafen will build. say it again, this is a young team and a new team with lots of new pieces, losing 3 starters from last year. So Lindsey Gottlieb knows she's got her work cut out for her. She said this is a work in progress, but she's got all the pieces to get back and make another run this season.
Yeah, 2 of the starters for USC are transfers in Iriafen and Von Olafin. And then one is a freshman. I mean, Kennedy Smith would normally be in the starting lineup. I know we've talked about it in the first half, but a good time to bring it up. They're playing without one of the 3 people on this team that averages in double figures. I know that you've talked about Smith defensively, but she brings a lot offensively as well, too.
Absolutely. And we need to start talking about Notre Dame more as one of the top contenders. When you mention, okay, who can knock off South Carolina, the defending champs?
Oh, you went there.
I think Notre Dame could be there. I mean, they've got to get healthy for sure, which they are expected to get Maddie Westfeld back, hopefully around ACC time. They are expected to get a key transfer back.
Liza Carlin.
Yep.
From
Carlin back, which would be a good boost, but they've got everything you would need to be a contender.
Miles is just playing with folks now.
Yeah.
Going under the defense, pushing her body back, creating space. JuJu Watkins in the back.
Beautiful move. You know, when we talked to Niele Ivey about how she was preparing for JuJu Watkins in her scouting, she said, I don't think I prepared for a player like her since Maya Moore.
Yeah.
Remember the old Big East when Connecticut and Notre Dame were still playing in non-conference but had big rivalry. Niele and Muffet and company were preparing for one of the greats in Maya Moore, and she mentioned JuJu's name in that company.
JuJu now at 20 points. And the schedule doesn't get any easier for either of these teams. In December, the Irish have Connecticut and Texas. USC will play Connecticut in non-conference play as well.
Yeah, these next few weeks, Notre Dame is going to learn a lot because not only are they playing UConn and Texas, but they're playing them like in the next 6 games. 3 of their next 6, they're playing top 10 teams.
Iriafen through the contact. She will go to the free throw line. So some quick buckets by USC, but the deficit was really big.
Good run in transition here. Samuels finds Kiki Iriafen. Nice pass, good angle. Iriafen using the body to create the space.
Iriafen perfect from the free throw line this afternoon. Full court pressure here by the Trojans. We've seen them press for most of the games before this one, but Lindsey Gottlieb didn't think it would come out against the Irish. We're seeing it with 90 seconds to go.
She was a little concerned because of their vision and passing ability about pressing. And you can understand why with the way that Hidalgo and Miles can read the floor.
Watkins hesitates, crossover and scores.
What a second half for JuJu Watkins. It was the crowd of Notre Dame defensively, the focus that kept her out of the flow in the first half, but she's really showing that she can go get a bucket at any time. Hezzy gets past the defense. And something else that I think people forget about JuJu, she's 6'2". I mean, a wing that is 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", and has such a complete skill set is a huge advantage with that size and that versatility.
And that's one of the things that JuJu worked on in the offseason was pace and change of speed, and we saw it with that hesitation there getting to the rim. USC has size up and down the roster too. Kiki Iriafen, but even, you know, you reinsert Kennedy Smith, 6'1". She's a guard.
Yeah, big lineup will definitely be tough, and I think Notre Dame has responded well. I was concerned about their size, especially Hidalgo in the backcourt scoring over taller defenders, but she's had no problem.
So Heckel. This is her second opportunity. Remember, Kaylee Heckel is a freshman. Kate Koval, who has fouled out, also a freshman. They went to the same high school in New York. 2 McDonald's All-Americans. Approaching the 1-minute mark left to go in this basketball game. JuJu Goes behind the back. Finds the bucket once again.
Just call number 12. As this game starts to come to an end, just a dominant performance by Notre Dame. The Irish bought their A game on the road for USC.
Well, Notre Dame had a game plan. Get in transition and contain JuJu Watkins. And for the most of this game, they did just that in terms of containment. And they've got 22 points off turnovers, a sizable lead with 41 seconds to go. .4 left in this basketball game. You've got Miles, Prosper, Rish, Hidalgo, and King on the floor for Notre Dame. Hidalgo kicks it out. Obviously, no need to hurry with the lead that the Irish have. Neil Ivey calling this matchup against the third-ranked team in the country a test, and they have passed.
She was preparing her team for the environment that they would face, the level of excitement, but she's also talked a lot about what this means for women's basketball, playing on this platform early in the season, big stars on both sides. And Neil Ivey has not only played in a lot of big games, she has coached in a lot of big games, and she understands how to get her team prepared, not just with the X and O's, but emotionally what to expect, how to play with poise and confidence.
Hannah Hidalgo will dribble this one out. She finishes the game, leading all scorers with 24 points, and Notre Dame is going to go on to win on the road, remaining undefeated on the season. Final